It's bug time! Finally, it's that time of the year where we get to admire the one happiness we have in our lives. My life, anyway. Yes, I crawl out of my hole once a year to talk about the bug support, the Megacolony shit that we are getting in this set, Phantom Dragon Aeon. Two big things are coming out in the set, and not only is it a Megacolony, obviously my main clan, but we also have Phantom Blaster Overlord, which is one of my favorite cards in the whole game, so woo! We got cool shit. Anyway, you know the drill. If you've been here long enough, I think it's the third year in a row I've done this, we're talking about bugs. We're doing the bug thing. We're talking about the new stuff that just got released today, and there's nothing too much. This isn't really even like a full look at the new things. It's more just talking about the possibilities and looking at the one effect we got that is a glimpse into how Megacolony is going to be running in the future. So let us take a look. Oh, my page refreshed and I lost it. So let's get the basic stuff out of the way. We got a draw trigger, nobody cares, we're never gonna use it. And we have a new starter, finally. God, finally we don't have to use Worker Ant anymore, Jesus Christ. Juvenile Mutant Warlictus. I genuinely thought this was going to be Crime Bug. I saw the art and I was like, oh, absolutely, it's absolutely Crime Bug, but no, surprisingly it is not. It's somebody different with a gun. Who gave a child a gun? Anyway, so yes, we have a new starter. I'm so excited. I've been asking for this for years. I mean, well, I guess 8 year, because, you know, the last year support. And finally, you know, mutants and machinings get to have their own separate support. And that is super, super awesome. I almost said important, but it really isn't actually important. It's just amazing. And I'm so excited to finally have a new starter. Thank God. We also have a grade 3 that came out in the set, and though the grade 3 itself isn't fantastic, I don't think it'll see any actual play. It is good for one big reason, because it shows that Konami, oh shit, excuse me. No, we're Bushiroad, God forbid, holy shit, that would have been bad. Shows that Bushiroad has been listening to us and actually kind of paying attention to how support has been doing, because they finally improved one of the biggest issues that Megacolony had, and it was such an easy fix. Destructive Spear Mutant Dove Speed. When placed, counterblast 1, your opponent puts the top 2 cards of their deck into the drop zone, and if a grade 1 or greater was put when your opponents would call from the hand during the battle that this unit attacked, your opponent must call 2 or more. So the 2 or more thing is whatever. I mean, that's like a dime a dozen. A lot of cards do that, and it isn't really as good anymore. But what we do have, and what is the amazing thing that we finally get, is that it puts 2 cards from the deck to the drop zone and not just 1. Because the thing is that if this ability whiffs, not only is it just extremely bad luck on your end, but it is also highly, highly unlikely. And even if it does, that means that there's 2 triggers that were just lost off the top of their deck. That is fantastic. That is what, 12.5%, something like that, off the top of their trigger lineup gone. That is fantastic. I'm all for that. If they keep this momentum up and it is 2 cards with that same clause, I am okay with that. I genuinely want more things like that to pop up, because that is what this clan needed. The one-off abilities just do not cut it. And so, you know, if you keep stacking this, you don't have to do much else. You can make the abilities random and mismatched and all this random shit like it was last time. But at least if you have this drop 2 off the top of the deck clause, not only is it faster deck milling, and also is it a faster way to get through the resources, but also it makes it highly unlikely that you are not going to get the ability. I am totally okay with that. That's awesome. Hopefully Cradle Markers kind of follow the same suit. Hopefully this whole thing actually winds up being as hopeful, you know, as decent as I think it's going to be, because this is awesome. I'm totally for this. And I know I'm freaking out over the smallest release, but that's awesome. I'm all for it. Please Bushiroad, please don't be mean to my bugs. Please be nice. God. Anyway, next week is the Gradora reveal. I'll be doing these videos from time to time, and we will be talking about them as we go. If you're new to this channel, that is my thing. That is what I do, and that is the one pride and joy that I have in my life. So, yeah. Anyway, it's been real fun talking to you guys. We will see in the future how this stuff goes. Love you bunches. Please stay safe out there, and I will see you. Actually, no, hold the phone. There's actually one more thing I gotta talk about. There's a little character on the screen right now. He's me. I am actually in the process of updating this channel into something a lot bigger, meaning I have bought things for a setup. I've bought camera stands, microphones, tools, all this stuff that is going to be going towards this channel's progress. This little character on the screen was an original idea that I had to have a mascot for the channel. Problem is that I didn't really like the way it turned out, and I didn't really like the way it looked. I think I'm just kind of sick of the whole posing animated character on the screen thing, and Instead, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different, but be patient with me because more stuff does have to come out in the future for that to be a reality. So put up with this for a little bit and we will see what happens. That's all the video I got. I'm sorry. Goodbye all. Have a wonderful day.